Mellotron settling the groove.
Dialogue like velvet, see the wisdom as it moves. Threading coming round through the tapestry of sound. Casual combo circulates the globe, every voice in view renowned. Balancing the ledger, counting feelings in the sense. Elevating indie dreams, spotlighting each sentence. Bridging worlds with empathy, fluent in the truth. Finance the family to mental health pursuits. No echo chamber, just reflections in the glass. Connecting dots from present pains to futures built to last. Every episode is sight for unity in subtle blends. Coco's in the rhythm, universal in the end.
Having that casual convo so you don't have to have the tough combo.
Let's start the show.
Welcome to the Casual Convo Show, where we have conversations about topics that affect the community's personal and business relationships. We always have the casual convo, so you don't have to have the tough convo. I'm your host, Coco. And next to me is Baltimore's finest, the best artiste I know, the Jude. And then below us in the middle center, of course, is the mayor of Asheville, Mr. Sir Paul, more than you can see.
What's up, y'all?
And tonight we have one missing piece to the puzzle. Mr. Quentin Moore, aka Semantics, my problem child, is missing today. So we wanna represent for him. He take to handle some business, so he good though. But he'll be back with us as soon as he can. But tonight we got a good show. One of my favorite shows to do is when we support like small businesses, friends, family, community, wherever you may be, wherever you're from, that's fine. Also, if anyone who may have a business, if you want us to shout your business out or do anything like that, you can always comment your business or join a link that I will post, and you can take like 2 minutes to promote your own business. Only 2 minutes though, not more than 2. We'll drop you if you go over that. But before we get into all of that, let's get into the mental health check-in. I'll go first. My mental health is not bad. I think I'm a little, I want to say overwhelmed. Just life, nothing like specific or nothing bad or anything like that. But for the most part, I'm gonna say that it's good. Just like a lot. My mind just all over the place. Like a lot of things going on, trying to do a whole lot at one time. But the pieces are falling in place, I would say. So with that being said, Paul.
I am tired. That's what my mental health is. I am tired. Like I said, it's been a long weekend. I'm still trying to recharge from the Friday. Even though today is Monday, I keep thinking today is Sunday. Or wishing the day was Sunday. You know, but other than just being physically tired and mentally drained, I'm all right because it was a good weekend. It was great seeing all the people, the old faces, the old people that you grew up with, you know. You didn't live life and been through changes with new people, family members of old people that you knew that they didn't know you. I mean, it's always a good thing when you get people together in old communities, your old neighborhoods. So that's always refreshing. But after it's over, you know, wind down. I had to give a shout out to my people though, Mike and Kenneth, and Eddie G helped us yesterday. But me, Mike, and Kenneth, I know we fed at least 700 to 800 people.
That's amazing.
3 days. Yeah, 3 days time. So yeah, and the committed people to put it together, they did a great job, man. So I mean, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm here. So I'm ready to rock and roll.
Well, thank you for being here. I know you said you was recuperating, so you know I appreciate it. Jude.
My mental health is fine for the most part. I'm chilling. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Okay. So before we get into the first topic, do have a couple of businesses we want to just shout out at first. So this first one is the man behind our intro video, a lot of the flyers and videos that we may post for the show for like reels. Um, Shout out to Big Bosco Productions. As y'all know up here, he's Big Bosco from the Bronx. He has a couple of albums, some songs, and things like that. You can download his songs or hit him up personally on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all of that stuff. But if you want to sign up for free, go to Bandcamp. You can create a free account. You can listen to his music, download the music, all of that good stuff. I mean, I know it's free because I signed up, and all I have to do is follow him, and it's Big Bosco Productions. All of his music is there, and it's no reason for nobody to not support. It's free. Second person is Tiffany Giles of Beautiful Rivers Natural Oils. You can follow her on Facebook, and also you can message her to purchase. And so also click and like the play, click and like the page on Facebook so that you can see her products. She also shows like how she make her products, the ingredients she put in it. Everything is natural. A lot of things she grow and then she uses it. It's actually pretty awesome to see. This third person, we've been social media friends for years. I've seen her several times randomly in person. She's definitely one of them people. If she's on your list and she run into you in public, or she's pulling up on you, she gonna talk to you. Real cool, beautiful spirit. Also, congratulations again on the marriage, Miss Samika Boyd of Divine Dinners. You can follow her on IG at Divine Dinners. That's DIVINEDINNERS. And you can also follow her on Facebook as well. And you can probably also message her there. That's TAMEKIA. Last name is BOYD. And then I believe this is one of Paul's people. Please forgive me if I mess your name up. I'm not good with names. Anybody up here tell you I can't pronounce nothing. Renata Conyers of True Divine Accessories. You can also it's a Facebook page, so you go like her business page as well. That's True Divine Accessories. She has some beautiful pieces. I actually clicked it and looked, and she has some beautiful pieces on there. I might have to give it you soon with Sissy Pop. Then next we have Wendy Cross of Pink Lotus Hair Products. Follow that page as well on Facebook. You can also put in your order. I do know she has all natural products. It's good for like hair growth, things like that. She also shared her story of being like a cancer survivor and things like that, which is how she got started with her business. Her products are amazing. She also has soaps and things as well. I've tried them before, so I can actually vouch for that one. And then we have, again, if I mess your name up, forgive me, Kalani Jackson of AVL Pro Lash Salon in Asheville Mall. They're having a grand opening this Saturday, 7/18/26 from 5 to 9 p.m. So if you're in the Asheville area, go check them out at the Asheville Mall. I think I saw something for like refreshments and all of that good stuff. So they're going to have like little finger foods, whatever it is that you want to do. Just go ahead and support them as well. And then this is another business that can be located. Follow the business page on Facebook, Rhonda Wynn, Sisters on Montfort. And that's also go like her page on Facebook. And my last person, these are all people, by the way, who put their businesses in the comment section on the page. So I was able to grab them this way. We have Shatisha Lenore Bowden. Did I say that right? Bowden of Dip Itch Treats. You can call or text at 828-275-4369. Also, she can be found on IG. That's at TT_Dip Treats with 2 S's at the end. So follow all of them on Instagram, Facebook, and all of that good stuff. Support these great businesses. Well, at least 1, 2, 3, at least 4 of them, I can say I personally know that they do really good business, punctual, they deliver no matter where you are, friendly, courteous, all of that good stuff. Whew. Y'all got anybody?
Hey. I put their names down so they could get up in there and introduce themselves and bring their business on board. I don't want to try to leave nobody out, so I'm not going to be saying no businesses, except for I say Ace Sun. Wednesday is lunch. Ace Sun Saturday night, late night catering. late night breakfast delivery, whatever you need for Saturday nights when you get hungry. So that's Wednesday and Saturday. Ace Son cooking for you. You don't have to leave the comfort of your home. I will say one more thing though for my girl Tiffany Jefferson, TJ's Indulgence, cause she is the best baker around.
Oh
And
my
I'm
God. I think I forgot her. Did I forget her? I'm sorry. Well, you got it. Go ahead. Shout out. I'm so sorry.
and yeah, she has the most delicious delights around. So if anybody that has a sweet tooth or don't have no tooth at all, but you still got taste for sweets, you best to hit her up and get up. Okay, that's it.
I'm sorry. I was stuck. You always mentioning them daggone no teeth people. You killed my name.
Hey, 'cause we gotta have some love too. We gotta have love too. Yes,
Listen, I like snacks.
I'm
yes.
not a big
Do they make
person.
strawberry snickerdoodles?
She made healthy snacks though too.
Okay.
She made
I
healthy
don't, you
trays,
know, I'm
made
not a
healthy
sweet
trays.
girl. I'm not like a cake or whatever. I'm more like a popcorn person. Or
I
I
was
like
trying to
stuff
have
like
the fruit on my snickerdoodles. That's healthy.
I don't know about no snickerdoodles or no popcorn, cause the snickerdoodle got nuts and popcorn got holes. I get the try and get popcorn holes out your throat. Nah, thank you.
I got I got a bag of popcorn right
that's
here.
my favorite snack is popcorn. Me, especially especially like my grandson, me and Brex, we be in here put on a little movie of
Oh,
his in heaven. He be like, "You good? Gee, yep, I'm good, baby. You good? As long as we got some." He have his little cup. I got my little cup, and he have our popcorn. We is in heaven. But yeah, I haven't been a real big sweets person. I gotta really have like a sweet tooth for it. Like I have to want it. Other than that, I can't do it. I'm just not going to go. Oh wow, this. But anyhow, first topic of the night. Y'all ready?
all
I
right.
wanted to discuss what it means to support small businesses. Do y'all want me to read what I have under it before y'all answer?
Yes.
Okay. So, supporting small businesses means choosing to spend your money and time with local independent entrepreneurs rather than large corporate chains. The practice keeps a significantly higher percentage of your money circulating within your community, creates local jobs, and fosters the unique character of your neighborhood. Um, I also put you can support small businesses in a few highly impactful ways. Those ways are shopping locally, like buying your goods, your groceries, services from independent neighborhood stores or farmers markets instead of national big box retailers. Engage online, which is something we see a lot of people do. Interact with their content on social media by liking, commenting, and sharing. Increase their visibility without spending a dime. Write a review. Why can't I never talk when I get up here? Write a review. Leave positive reviews on platforms like Google to help build trust and attract new customers. Hire local vendors. When planning a personal corporate event, use local catering, florists, or service providers. So let's go. Judah, like she thinking, I'm gonna go Paul. Paul, what does supporting small businesses mean to you?
Peter Piper picked a pepper, pecker. So you can't remember to talk when you get up here, huh? Okay, yeah. To me, small business support is giving to someone financially. Uh, if you know somebody's got a small business, you know they are good people. You know they work hard. They provide good quality stuff. You support them with your money if you can, when you can. And if you can't support them financially, then you put the word out for them and send other people to them. Most people think that you gotta be able to support somebody with your money, even though things are tight, you might not have money. But you can get on this Facebook and you can post all this little crazy stuff on these pages and stuff. You can post about these people having businesses and point people towards them. Let people know, hey, such and such got good stuff right here. Such and such got good stuff right there. Check them out. You ain't gotta go spend no money way over with Bobby Joe and all them over there that don't want to give you nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Spend money over here with the people over here that's trying to make it. It's having a hard time. Support. Back them. You see it, but see, support. People gotta appreciate support. So you can't. It's hard to support people. They don't appreciate your support though. So, but yeah. I mean, that's what I see. Financially, I would say emotionally, because they should be appreciative of you putting their business out there for them. They should appreciate that. So that's an emotional thing right there. And I mean, or they physically just support them. That's a good ass hard question.
Um, you say why is it important to support small business? Is that what you said? You're on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. What it means to support small businesses to you?
Oh, what it means to me. I don't know. I like small business. I do enjoy like a small business. It's personal. It don't feel like pressure. I feel like when you're going into, depending on what kind of small business it is, like you go into the business and it feel like you get more custom stuff depending. It's a personal interaction, this person, starting out, if you're a business owner yourself, starting out where you once were. I don't know, I just like the personal, like little like personal feeling about it. Every time I walk into like a place, like, and it's like a little clothing store, but it's like a lady who sold, or like if I go to like a boutique and it's different people stuff in there, different people design. Might be somebody who crochet, or somebody who sew, or somebody who make bags, or even people who like do little designs on the shoes. Like it's just a personal feeling of buying things for real. It's personal interaction. It and it helps the person, I mean, kind of feel like going into a big store, just not having to search and, have that big, so much variety. It helps narrow down what you're trying to get. That's why I like the small business, man. It just feel like home. Feel like you're going, like, when it's a good business for real, feel like you're just going somewhere and it's just like, you get to build like your little relationship with them. You know what you coming. They get to know you. They know you by name when you coming in there and stuff, man. It be just a different feeling, Yeah.
I agree. I think Paul also made a good point. When we support like our local businesses or any small business, no matter where they are, I think it's important to know that support is free. It could be you just telling people about a business. Like the word of mouth is like one of the best things ever. Or even like sharing someone's product, or if they make a post, just sharing it. Little things like that can go a long way, because even if you don't purchase something, somebody else will, and then you don't put more eyes on this business or on this company. And that's the power, I think, in social media. But I also think what it means to support them is like also it is like supporting your local community, and us growing within and try to bring things back to us. I know we talk about a lot of things, but just those things start the process of knowing that we can build, we can create, because as those businesses grow, they can create jobs, they could create opportunities, or it can help that person create generational wealth, because that business can be a business that can be handed down to their children, their family members, to start a family business. Just to change the game a little bit. I think sometimes we got to take the small wins with the great wins as well and let it grow from there. True Divine Dennis, shout out to you in the building. She watching on Facebook. My next one is, you ready, Paul? We want to discuss why supporting small businesses is important. So, small businesses are the backbone of local and national economies. They account for 99.9% of all businesses, employ nearly half of America's workforce, 45.9%, and drive the majority of new job growth. Their impact goes far beyond national numbers. Local economic power. Local businesses keep revenue within the community. For every $100 spent at a local independent business, roughly $68 stays in the local economy to fund public services and create unique community character. Small businesses also consistently outpace large corporations in net job generation, representing nearly 90% of overall job growth. Innovation and competition. Small businesses are incredibly agile. They introduce new ideas, fill like niche markets, and innovative at a rate of 12 to 15 times higher than larger companies. Wealth distribution. They act as an essential revenue. They act as essential avenues for wealth creation, empowering entrepreneurs from underrepresented and minority backgrounds to achieve financial independence. What are your thoughts on why they're important? Just even if you want to piggyback off of something that I said, like why do you think those are important? I think we kind of touched on some if you wanted to expound more. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I was read the private chat. I was trying to get my life together. I'm over here trying to get my life together. Besides bringing, depending on locally, the small, it's important to support them because it brings it do bring revenue into the community when you pour money into the business. And it do have the potential to help the business grow and also create job opportunities for other people. The thing with that is sometimes when you grow a business, they tend to leave the community, I think that's important too. The business understanding, the community helped it grow, I don't know. I just feel like the main reason why it's well, not the main reason. One of the reasons why it's important too is because it's a necessity to help build up the communities. In order for us to get our communities together, we gotta start small within the communities. I don't really know because that's how I feel. Like I don't really know for real. It's a lot of it depends on we can go a bunch of different ways with that. It just depends on because y'all was talking about the online thing, and I feel like I don't really like the online small business thing. A lot of people get over it. I like the more so in person, personal kind of feel. I get a different kind of avenue when I go into them kind of places, even though if it's a little small market or one of the little small corner stores or something, It's convenience. Just the convenience of having things like that right there. Don't have to leave the neighborhood. You can walk to it instead of driving, and going to like a Walmart or something.
I like
That's
the
why it's
online.
important to support, huh?
I like the online for like marketing those businesses in your community. I think it has like a broader reach. Cause just think about like and then True Divine. We're gonna get to your question right after this. Um so let's
You mean
say
like having people go to the market, buy your stuff, and bring it to you?
no. Okay. I
Oh,
mean, as far as marketing,
You
marketing,
oh,
like
okay.
shopping for Miss
getting
Daisy.
building traffic, getting your name out
Oh,
there.
okay. All
Just
right.
think about how many places that may be in our areas that we don't know about. Now we might see a reel or we might see something on social media and they be like, I said Baltimore. And you're like, oh my gosh. Or the Paul might be like, yeah, that's here in Asheville. And then you never know. That makes us want not only want to travel, or we know if you go somewhere, you done probably saying something on social media. You're like, if I'm there, I'm gonna try this place. I kept saying it and it looked good, and this is in the third. Or when I go there, I might can stop in here and see what's going on there. I think it's good as far as advertising and putting your business out there for more eyes to see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That built like that. But I do get what you were saying too, as far as like the local thing. I think it also lets you know what's around you because a lot of stuff we don't even be knowing is dead until
Yeah.
you happen to see it. You're like, that's here, and it'd be like real close, and it'd be something that you probably passed a whole bunch of times, but because a lot of times the brick and mortars are not like
Well, a
shiny,
lot of people don't talk about it.
right? And then when
Yeah.
you happen to see it, or you get that one good review, and somebody always told me it's gonna be that one thing that you post that's gonna be your breaker. That's gonna break it in. And a lot of
That
businesses,
is true.
it's that one reel or that one post that go viral, and that could be a game changer for your business. Now, the flip side to that is it's up to you if it's a positive one or a negative one. However, which way it may go.
Yeah, yeah, Frank, because it's a spot here. It's a food spot that I used to see people stand outside of it uh all the time. I just and because of the area, I just assumed that it was like some kind of like program or something
Mhm.
until I scrolled TikTok and saw somebody reviewing the food there. And though they talked about how they waited 2 hours in line to get the food and everything, and it still took like another 45 minutes. So it took them like up to like 3.5 hours before they even got the food. But they enjoyed the food, they liked it, and it made other people come, and I start seeing more videos about it. But as long as I've been here, I never stopped there because of the area, and I thought it was something else. I never thought to be like, what is over there, yeah. Yeah, man.
But
Anyway.
see,
Yeah.
it probably a good thing.
There's somebody divine true divine accessories. Oh, Miss Ma'am, I went to your page. You got some nice little pieces too. I just we gonna have to talk to see if you ship. Because I think she's down there
Wait,
with
what she got? Hold up.
Paul
Come
is. She has
on.
jewelry, like different like accessories. They're cute. She had a question though. Uh I don't know which one y'all want to take it. She said, besides wanting to build communities, how can we small black businesses how can we get small black businesses to support each other and build each other up?
You
Um,
need to look on my page.
hmm.
I mean, I'll answer that for you, but I need for you because I can't go on there. But I shared share
I saw
the
it.
post.
I
Okay.
saw it. I saw it.
So you got the other people that's on there because I forgot about them being
No,
on there.
I'm gonna have to go over there, but I saw it. I'm gonna get it. I got you.
Mhm. Okay, yeah. So now the only way they're gonna be the way to do that is for people to stop hating on each other. Point blank. I mean, you gotta realize there's not a whole lot of originality. I'm gonna speak on Asheville because I don't know what it might be like elsewhere. In Asheville, there's not a whole lot of originality here as far as people establishing businesses. So either you can do a few things. You can work with other people that's doing like things like you, and y'all can network with each other and try to build some kind of consortium or something where y'all can try to like monopolize little events or whatever you can get set up or whatnot. You can do that. Two, you can work on your own, knowing that you got the best and you the best at what you do, and people gonna come to you regardless of whoever else is doing what they doing, and you just ride the road alone by yourself.
Or build a network, like a networking
I'm
community.
saying,
Like
if
reach
you
out to
gonna
them
do
when y'all, yeah, do like them. What do they call those like events that you have like locally, like
it,
people
yeah,
you have like us
pop-ups and stuff.
and everybody
Yeah,
just go and get a table, or even maybe like partner with a table or something like that, and kind of like let each other know, hey, this event is coming. If you know other like entrepreneurs in your area, kind of like get together and do that. I know something we used to do when on Ham Radio was like a couple of different shows. Whenever Rich would do something, we always would make sure that we were there. We would promote it and try to bring in other people who were there. And that way, it also put eyes. We're also marketing. We're building together. But I do agree with Paul. The mentality of I don't want to work with this person or thinking somebody's going to outshine you or something like that. It don't even got to be all of that. When if it's your time, it's your time. If it's that person's time, it's that person's time. We just got to get out of that mindset. But in order for it to be successful, we really have to learn how to network with each other and coordinate that. Whereas though we make a huge presence no matter where you are. I mean, I don't know what it's like in other states. I just saw an article today. Some states are black businesses are thriving right now because of certain things that's going on and they like band together. So a lot of states are figuring it out. We just I guess it just has to, trickle down because I know they're like booming in some other states.
I don't feel like you can do it without the community, but I just feel like it's not necessarily the community that everybody think about. I think that you gotta find your community and take it from there. It's not necessarily the community that you may be in, and then find out who you're trying to what type of people you're trying to attract to your business. But when it comes to the streets, it's word of mouth. I agree with Paul. Don't hate, promote. You know, and then when it comes to the internet, like, share, and follow. That's the best way to promote and support other black businesses. Like, you gotta like, share, and follow. Everybody said, you follow me, I follow you. Share other people content and stop doing that. If they don't share mine, I don't share theirs. If you see it, you like it, you share it, because sometimes that puts you in somebody else's algorithm and make you think, make you be able to be seen, make people come to your page. So I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah,
right. Because they be looking and say, well, who was this liking that?
Can I take 1 minute and just because I did miss these ones on Paul. Now I know I did go over sometimes, or I did forget some businesses in the beginning. So I already mentioned Big Bosco Production for all your music needs and all of those things, and he's also a big support to Casual Convo. Tiffany Giles, Beautiful Rivers Natural Oils, Tamika Boyd of Divine Dentist on IG. You can also follow her on Instagram. Renata Conyers, True Divine Accessories, who's in the comment section. Say who. Wendy Cross of Pink Lotus Hair Products. You can follow that page also on Facebook. AVL Pro Lash Salon in Asheville Mall. Grand opening celebration is this Saturday, 7/18/26 from 5 to 9 p.m. in Asheville Mall. Then we have Rhonda Wynn of Sisters on Montfort. Please go like that Facebook page as well. Then we have Shatisha Lenore Bolden, Dip Ditch Treats. You can call or text 828-275-4369. Also follow their IG page at TT_Dip Treats. And then we host the people that I forgot. I do apologize. We have Lavette Collins. She said, "My husband and I." Pretty Little Bling and Things by Kev and Vet. Okay, Paul. Let me blow this up. I don't know where they located. I don't see your information. You know where they at?
Asheville.
Do they have
Okay,
a
we can.
page? Y'all gotta give
Yeah,
me your pages too.
yeah. I told you to put the info
And
on.
then I guess this K's Lemonade, also in Asheville. Um, Tamika Hill, Pulent, is it Pulent? That's I'm sorry, I couldn't read this second thing. Opulent Events Beyond. That's cute. And I think that's in Asheville as well. And then we have njxsxp.com. Let me open it up and see what this is.
They, they do music and all kind
So
of
they
other
do
stuff.
music? Oh, it's a website for music. Okay. So if you open this up, I'll also you can go to it'll be on my Instagram and Facebook after the show. So that is njsxp.com. Oh, it's a radio station. That's actually really cute how that came up. I like that. Shout out to Lala Johnson. And then we also have Salon Boutique. That's also in Asheville. Um, Tamika Hill, Zion's Delectables, Kick Pops. Hit her up. She's in Asheville as well. She's in Asheville, right?
Yeah, she's got a whole lot of stuff going on.
All right, and
Yeah.
then we have Davion Bristol, the Happy Belly Food Truck Company, Urban Combat Wrestling.
Yes, we've been
Those are
doing the wrestling
also
thing for years. Pretty good at that too. And them slap burgers on that food truck, the Happy Belly. That's why I say the Happy Belly.
the only thing with this is if y'all are watching, can y'all also I need y'all to comment under the video, under this live only. That's the only way I can acknowledge it. On the comment section on this live, how can people reach you? That's the only thing y'all forgot on Paul's post. Um, TJ's Indulgence, Tiffany Jefferson, that's also in Asheville. Michael J. Hall, Washed by the Water North in NC.com. So that's property maintenance. I'm gonna click the link because property maintenance serving Asheville, North Carolina. It says we are Washed by the Water, your one-stop solution for all home and property maintenance needs. We specialize in a wide range of services, including landscaping, lawn care, house washing, and deck cleaning and staining. Our expertise extends to wide window cleaning, general repairs, painting and staining, plumbing, electrical work, and carpentry, whether you need flooring installed, furniture assembled, among much more. Oh, he done. I like that. That was cute. That website is nice. And the website is washbythewaternc.com. We have Lakeisha Lewis, This and That Accessories. Yolanda Shelton, Cake Seamoss. Her contact number is 828-280-2838. Email is yolandashelton52@gmail.com. The end. So that was everybody, and I will do that again at the end. Hey, Daytrick, how are you? Daytrick is in the building.
Hey there, nature.
All
Maybe
right.
they'll put the info there, mail in or contact info. I told them to put the contact info on there. Well, I asked them to put the contact info on there.
Yeah, we need to let people know how they can go and check y'all out, support you, call you if you have a website, a phone number, something. That'll be a good way for people to get in contact with you. So let me know.
Right.
The next, okay, y'all ready for what we got next?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Gotta get medicated.
What
Hey
is
there.
okay,
Get,
now
get,
this one,
hey.
I'm gonna start with I'm probably gonna start with you with this one. Um, what is the biggest problem for small businesses? According to my research, this is what the biggest thing came up was flow management and limited access to capital are consistently cited as the biggest challenge for small businesses. because they often operate with thin private profit margins, unpredictable expenses, or late payments can quickly lead to financial instability, making it difficult to cover daily operating costs and invest in future growth. While cash flow is universally a top concern, small business owners face several other deeply intertwined hurdles. Funding and keeping customers. Reaching a target audience at scale can be challenging without the massive marketing budgets of large corporations. This is the thing that Q was talking about last week. Many entrepreneurs struggle to execute effective marketing strategies to stand out in crowded markets. Hiring and retaining talent. Competing with large enterprises for skilled workers, especially when it comes to matching benefits and compensation packages, is a persistent roadblock. But remind me to elaborate on that one too. Time constraints and burnout. Because small business owners typically wear multiple hats, managing everything from operating and customer service, accounting, and sales, they often lack time to focus on long term strategy. Regulatory compliance. Navigating complex local, state, and federal regulations can be disproportionately expensive and time consuming for smaller organizations compared to large companies. Ooh.
Well, one, we all know that usually a lot of the small businesses fail because of finance.
Mhm.
Most people can't keep up with the demand, or they start out like everybody always start out with like a bang and then kind of lose the bang. Um, I feel like it is like a real creative market to keep up, because what new is it to do? You know, like for real, everybody really is repeating. So they repeat in movies, music, everything. So people are gonna repeat styles, clothes, um, jobs. I mean, you know, people are repeating things. So there is the not too much originality out here anyway. So it's just about being the best at what you can be. Um, when it comes to like hiring and dealing with the staff. We talked about this, I think, last week. Brought this up with something about like the horrible customer service. A lot of small businesses, like, not only do some of them, you know, be sucking with, like, we're gonna use a restaurant for like a mom and pop shop. They'll start, they open up, everybody go, food banging, you know, whatever, price is good, but then, you know, the economy hit, prices, taxes, all that stuff, tariffs, everything. So it's costing more on them. It's hitting everybody, but it's costing them more.
Mm.
So now they cutting back on things with us, but raise the price. And, you know, they know that. So customers complain, you know, and you know, naturally everybody start, you know, back and forth. I've seen it a lot, and then next thing I know, a couple months later, that restaurant is no longer there because people stopped going. One bad review, you know, shut it down. What is the big problem? Cancel culture for small businesses.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is one bad review, for one bad day with one bad review, and your business could be over for real. You feel me? Uh, um, uh, a wrong business decision, you know. Uh, I mean, wrong marketing, opening a business with the wrong product. Like it could be a lot of reasons, you know, besides what they said. I just feel like you just gotta be smart.
Can I piggyback off of what you said? Because
Yeah,
you,
go ahead.
you hit a couple of points I just want to expound on a little bit. The first one, before I forget, that whole benefits thing. Even large companies, some companies are making positions like contractual. I know, well, I can only speak like for like here. They're making a lot of so that they don't have to pay or do insurance. and things like that. So a lot of companies are struggling with that. Insurance is high as hell anyway, wherever you have to go, and then that's an expense. But when it comes to the financial part about starting their business, and I know I want to say it right, True Divine Accessories. She said her business is a brick and mortar, and she brings in new customers. Some of us work out of our homes, and a lot of people do that. And I want to say Paul just like I think she's in Asheville. In some places for some people, and I've also seen some just doing some research. That's not always the safest, depending on what your business is, or who you're projecting to, or how many people you want to have come to your home, whether you have children, or just your personal safety as well. I think those are some things that also to be taken into consideration. But I think when it comes to the financial piece, it's something that we talked about last week, is everybody want to be a boss. Everybody quick to be like, I got my, it sounds good, but then when you get in it, and then now you don't know what's going on, and you're getting hit with all of these things that you don't have knowledge about. I know we touched on having a business plan. I think the first thing before you even create all of those things, first do something that you definitely enjoy, that's rewarding to you, that you're passionate about for your business, and not just something because you think this is what's hot right now and it's trending. Because once that trend is over, what are you going to do next? Because now you're not passionate about it. It's something that you should be able to follow, something that you can do. My advice, and I'm going to try not to ramble and take up too much time, would be to, and I said it last week, is to research what it is that you want to go into. Make sure you have a clear understanding of what it takes. And if there's a dry spell, if it's overly saturated, I'm going to use myself, even with doing this. I had to do research. Anybody knows to tell you, it took me years. Part one was fear. And two, I was like, how the hell am I going to do this? Everybody getting in the game now. So we had to do something to make us different and stand out. And I had to look at what everybody was doing. So I wouldn't fall into this drop in the bucket. Sometimes you got to try to maneuver and see how can you maneuver in this lane, where as though you can stand out and be unique, no matter what business that is. If you want to make shirts, what's going to make your shirts different from everybody else's, where as though people want to come to you specifically for your product? No matter what it is that you do, research it. See
Guys,
what it,
make leather shirts.
yeah, right. Yes. See what's going on. How much is it going to cost you, like wholesale, for whether it's a printing machine, promo stuff. If you need to do now with our AI coming, you gotta get the different AI things to help you do your marketing. Like, how much is all of this going to cost you at once? And I think another big mistake is people talk about corporate jobs. A lot of people make the mistake of just up and quit and say, I'm going to go in business for myself. Because you think soon as you open and sell your first thing, you're going to sell out. And I trust and believe me, it do not go that way. You're going to be a lot of times, some people sit on product for so long. And most people don't see money or revenue from their business for years. That's just how it goes. But also look at different once you do your research, sit down, create a business plan. But before I would say all of that, it's okay to ask for help. You can't have a bunch of pride and all of this stuff when it comes to your business, because you're going to have to network. You're going to have to do things. And I think that falls into the lines of your personality along with your customer service to make you welcome and where, so people not only want to work with you, but be a consumer of yours.
I believe Renata meant, I believe she meant when she said she works out of her home, she meant online out of her home. Because see down here, yes, she's not having a whole lot of people in and out of her house doing no shopping and all that stuff there. No, that's how. But down here, like I've been trying to tell y'all, there's no brick and mortar buildings. Not only downtown, you got a few that's spaced out on the outskirts and on the edge of town. There's no brick and mortar small black businesses downtown, within the downtown area. considered downtown.
Mhm.
So networking is the bomb down here as far as them getting together, having pop-up events with each other. So they got, I'm saying, see, our area is probably different from a whole lot of other areas. And I'm saying the way I said that they need to stop hating on each other. They do because they know there's somebody else over here doing the same thing that you're doing. And you know, actually, like I said, there's small area windows of originality. So you gotta get together and work with each other. You gotta say, hey, let's get together and do this and do that, blah, 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 and get this money out here. Let's get together, go to city council and make these people go ahead and put us in some of these brick and mortar buildings. The Grand is shutting down. The Grand, when they got the building for $1 a year lease. And they was in there trying to charge people $1,200, $1,300 to rent space to hold meetings and stuff, making a killing off people. You got the building for $1 a year lease because you're supposed to be able to help people. But now, since the building is going to be empty, you can give that building to a few black businesses, let them sit up in there and have their little shops right down in the River Arts District for that same $1 a year lease because it's going to increase your business down there in that area as far as having black visitors and whatnot come down here into this area of town. But yeah, no, they don't. She ain't doing no
Everybody
thing
else
like
did
that.
like a group thing where maybe like 2 or maybe even 3 businesses went to that building to see if they could maybe put their businesses in, because then the other side is we also gotta understand. I know it's well, I don't want to say it sound crazy, but at the end of the day, when you have these buildings, they're owned by someone and they trying to make money too, because they're paying something on that building just being there. Because when it's sitting, they still got to pay.
The building was owned by the city because the city let them lease the building for $1 a year. Just like the city that my daddy taught me that leased that building for $1 a year. See, they can do that with certain things. They had the baseball team leasing the doggone ball stadium for $1 a year for God knows how many years, and they made all that money up there, and then turn around and give them $37 more million to renovate it. But I'm saying they got certain places where they can let people that they see is going to benefit the city somewhere or another, that they can do that $1 a year lease for them. And I'm saying, y'all know y'all don't have no black business, small black business inside no brick and mortar buildings in your business, your tourist attraction areas, your downtown, considered downtown areas.
Look, remember that law I told you about that we found out like a couple years ago? It was here, and me and you was talking. I would strongly encourage even you just or somebody to look and see if that is attached to those buildings that you're talking about, because it could be, and that could be one of those things, because we couldn't figure it out, and it just happened to stumble across it, and we ran into the same thing because it was being something that black people were trying to do and trying to, they were like, no, we couldn't. And then when that had came out, and that this was something that was established back in, what was it, like 1800 years, something like that. I know when slavery and all of that stuff was there.
It's not, because the grind was owned by the former black preacher guy that came from Virginia that was locked up for embezzling funds up there from the disabled people and stuff. So it had nothing to do with that. He came down here, got the building. He was black, ex-con, and got the building, and and then we had to do blah, 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 and moved on. And now they closing it down.
Who he sell it to? Did he sell it, or they took
it? He closed them down. I guess the city gonna take it back over. It still belongs to the city. He just leased it for $1 a year. Yeah.
Yes. Sound a little suspect.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's just 3 of them. Now, if I go to check, I probably find more than 3, but I know of 3. Like I said, the Asheville baseball tourist team, they had the stadium up there for $1 a year for about 25, 30 years. Whenever Governor DeWine took over, they've been leasing that stadium for $1 a year. Then you got my daddy told me that they got the building for $1 a year. And then you had the Grind, the preacher down there. He got the building for $1 a year.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's just about how they go about presenting what they want to do and how it's going to benefit the city. What's going to make the city look good and bring money to the city. That's what
Because
each
of
one is
where it
supposed
is.
to do to serve that purpose.
So did anybody? I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Well,
Don't
the
quote
building
me.
just got. I
Did
mean,
they
I
have
just
like
read about the
did they
building
come with
closing.
like a business proposal when they did that to say, hey, this is what the businesses are. This is what we can do. This is what we plan to see. Like with maybe like a 5-year plan. Let's just say, like, I'm just throwing that out there. When they propose these things to be in that district, because I think because it's a tourist district, and if you're saying like the city has it, you have to, I guess, you have to have a business proposal, and then see if there's going to be any licenses that your business may need to be in that building, because you got to pay
So,
for that.
how
Okay.
many businesses is down there already?
He said it's no black businesses.
But
No,
how
the
many
Grind was the Grind. You got the Grind down there, and then I think Miss what's her name? I can't remember her name. Oh, dang. She might be in the retired, but she used to make them little pieces and stuff, handmade jewelry pieces and all kind of stuff down there. She was down there. I knew them two was down there. But everything else is kind of like little artsy stuff that white folks got artsy stuff here and artsy stuff like that. But the Grind was supposed to be in a coffee shop where people come down there and get on the Wi-Fi and chill and do had little meetings and all that kind of stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? That was what the preacher brought down there for them. And however he presented it,
Hmm.
however he presented it, with the help of one of my homeboys, he got the building for $1 a year lease. I don't know how many years lease it was, or if they didn't move on from that because he got some software stuff he developed since then and whatnot. But anyhow, he got the building for $1 a year lease, and now they closing. So now the city got the building back.
But
I'm
it's no
saying,
businesses there though.
hmm,
I think that's what Drew was asking. Like, I guess how many businesses are there now? Are there now?
oh no, there's more little business, little shops around it. I'm just saying, just as far as that whole space, that whole building, that belonged to the city. That's what the Grind people had. That's what he had up in there. So I'm saying he was in there letting people come in there and use space for meetings, charge them such and such an hour for 2 hours, not $1,200 for 2 hours, something like that. Say something like that. Or you have a 2 hour meeting, whatever. I don't know if that's right or not, but I know it's close to it. Anyhow,
What, like an event space?
you use it for event space and all that kind of stuff, and you come in there, you drink your little coffee in the morning, you get on your computers, connect to the Wi-Fi, that kind of little thing. But I'm saying you still had the little space because the place was pretty big on
Yeah,
the
like
inside.
a own personal Starbucks going on over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
he
I
was
was trying to figure out.
Starbucks.
Like, what was it that they were like that they were doing? I don't know. I'm just trying to pick my brain, trying to get an idea, because I don't know how Asheville work. Over here in Baltimore. But I'm assuming I would just say whatever businesses want to propose, maybe get together and do a proposal together
But see,
to
no
make it
nobody
more
really
fair.
know. That's why I've been trying to tell them because see, no nobody really know. People don't pay attention to what's be going on. I let them know that this place is closing down. So now I let them know that when the first opened, I let them know that he got the building for $1 a year lease. And this is what you gotta do. Like I just said just now. You gotta make your presentation. Like you say, you gotta make your presentation to these people where you're gonna show them that what you own down here is gonna benefit the city in those ways, financially, bring in uh notoriety, whatever you want, not notoriety, but attention, bring attention, whatever that's gonna benefit the city. That's what they want to know in order for you to even be thinking about even asking for about getting the building for $1 a year at least. Because otherwise, it's probably gonna be a whole lot more than that, like everything else around here. It's just about
Yeah,
how
they
you guys go
should
about
have a
asking for
business
it.
plan anyway, because they can put they can include that in their proposal, because then it'll be also their outline for them going, so that they won't, you know what I mean, to keep you on track.
They're gonna want the
Yeah.
soul for a dollar
Uh,
at least in 2020.
Right.
2026. They gonna want your soul, blood, sweat, and tears.
but you gotta look at it. They didn't even do that. Yeah, see, no, y'all not catching what I'm saying. The
No, no, no.
governor,
I heard what you said. I said in
yeah,
2020, in 2026, that's what they gonna
yeah.
want.
Cause I'm telling you, the governor, they didn't got he done made it. He a millionaire just from the damn ball team down here. The
Mm.
minor league, the actual tourists. And so now they rented the place that well, they leased the stadium and all that stuff to fill for $1 a year. And then at the end of that 25 years or whatever, they told them, it might not even be at the end of the doggone lease, but they told them, they told the city, say, well, hey, if y'all don't give us blah, blah, blah to renovate this thing and bring it up to the par with all the rest of the minor league stadiums and stuff, then we're going to have to leave Asheville.
Wait a minute, who said that?
That's what the governor's son, Mike, and them. The governor's name, I think his name might be Mike, but the governor's son. That's what he told the city council and them. He said, "Hey, if y'all can't give us this blah 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 money to renovate this thing and bring it up to code, then we're going to have to pack our bags and leave town." And so, them being the good, dumb, poor decision makers that they are, bless their poor little
Because they
hearts.
pay for the upkeep. That's true. They do have to pay a percentage of the upkeep of the that's in every state.
No, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. You gotta let me finish.
Um,
You gotta let me finish. You keep cutting me off. They told them that we need y'all to get this to us, or we gonna have to pack up and leave. We need the city to give us 37 point blah something million. We need the TDA to give us 12 something point something nine something million. We need the county to give us 2 something point something $1 million. Well, no.
mhm.
Y'all need all this money for y'all to renovate this stadium when y'all done made all this money for y'all's $1 a year lease. Now y'all haven't been paying them but doggone little property taxes and city taxes on the property. Y'all ain't been paying much or nothing else. You gotta realize y'all been making money over hand over fist off this $1 a year lease. See, that's why most of your money is saved from your leasing. When you lease property and lease buildings and stuff, that's expensive. Cause that's just like sisters down there leasing doggone little spot down there on Mumford. This is a little expensive spot where if they could lease a doggone building or something like that they own, then they have a bigger spot where they can operate better and be able to make more money. But that's priced, but they priced out. Unless they get to a building downtown around one of them areas that the city owns and show them how they can convince the city that there's going to be a benefit where they can get that building for $1 a year lease. Otherwise, all these buildings are priced outside black businesses being inside of them. That's why most of our small black business, either in food trucks or they do pop-ups or do online business.
I'm confused a little bit because that's like two different things. I'm trying to get an understanding because when we're talking about like a stadium, there are different investors that go into that. So I think that's the difference. And when we talk about like entrepreneurship and small businesses amongst these major corporations, they have investors, they have people who put money or people who agree to certain things. And when we talk about stadiums, the city or the state or whatever, whichever it's in, and it's usually public information, you could see where that's going or whatever. And they have people that's agreeing to put whatever percentage is up as opposed to a small business. That money is usually coming from that person or if they apply for any grants, depending on what the business is. Because some businesses you can get a small business loan or something like that for your startup. It all depends on, I guess, what you're doing, which takes me back to what I was trying to say is the research when you researching your business as to what you want to do. So I I want to try to get us to not compare a small business to the major corporations because they can't they function a little differently, especially when it comes to the investors and the type of funding that it takes. Most small businesses, especially entrepreneurs, is not, for the most part, putting in billions and millions of dollars. So that's one thing. So I think that's where the research is important. So a lot of times we want to just go full throttle into these things, but we have to understand where is it that we want our business to be. And like Jude mentioned last week, who is your target audience? Is your target in that area? Is that where your business is going to thrive? You know, like certain things like that. I think those are things that we got to really, really pay attention to. Jude.
No, you said it. That's how I feel. I think I would have answered the same way for real. When it comes to the corporations, I'm sorry, because I'm over here chewing popcorn. Wait a minute. Listen, this popcorn.
One thing you going to do is smack. I say, you know what?
Yeah, man. Heavily medicated. One thing about them, another big thing that the corporation have different than the big business, the small business, is lawyers. Their manpower is at a point where, you know, they be suing or like threatening small business for just something simple. I remember a girl had small business, makeup palettes was the bomb, but she named them after crayons, and they went after her business to the point she had to rebrand it. And it was crazy because it was like a whole catchy thing, and then next thing you know, you start seeing her brand, you know, and other major, you know, other makeup major places, and including I think the crayon company came out with something themselves. Like basically kind of tried to steal that girl's stuff, but she wasn't playing with them either. But that's the one thing too that they have different than, you know, which come. I just wanted to add that one. That's it. I don't have nothing else to say.
No, I definitely agree, and that's another thing. We see. I think that happens a lot to small businesses, like major companies or corporations. I mean, that's just all Juneteenth. Remember, we was talking about like the shirts and different accessories. Corporations like Walmart, Target, all of them, they was like some of the same things that was being made in people's homes and people were using for sale. They started mass production of those same things and started selling them in the stores. So it's just like little stuff like, you know, like little stuff like that. They will take your idea. I think what we probably should is like, I know a lot of people can't, and I probably gotta take my own advice too, is try to patent, if you can, patent your ideas. Whereas though nobody could take it and they owe you, whereas though you can put that back against the wall. And I think sometimes we have these great ideas, but sometimes we don't know how great them ideas may really, really be. No, and I think all ideas are great, but I'm just saying you may come up with something, the next thing you know is booming, and then they get into the wrong hands and they like, oh, I can do this. And because they got a couple mil in the bank and they may have a franchise, now your idea has been taken, and that's what they want to do. They want to patent your idea.
That's what they are doing, but
not all ideas are great. Some ideas are straight bullshit.
Oh, we were
I mean, that's real.
But you can't
that is the truth, man.
Yeah. Some people got ideas that have y'all messed up.
You know, but they told us that no idea is a dumb idea, something or something. No, it's no question.
It's a dumb question.
It's a stupid question. Yeah. Oh well, you can say I wasn't paying attention.
I don't think ideas. I'm lying. Some ideas do be like stupid, but but but
You know,
but but
Good
the
time, so
right
50
idea
Cent
can
into the
appear
right.
stupid at first. However, the
Mhm.
person with the vision, they may have presented it not in the best way at first, but those ideas can be tweaked to be powerful
Yeah.
by the person
Yeah.
who believe in it. I'm gonna give you one because most businesses and a lot of corporations do this, and some small businesses are learning it too. Okay, we didn't get it right the first time. We're gonna go bankrupt and start all over with a grand reopening. Learn from your mistakes and then rebrand it, patent that, and make it better. But I
You might
will
make a
say,
criminal
whatever
policy
person's
too.
creative mind, it's going to appeal to someone, which goes back to what Jude and Q said last week. I was trying not to go in depth because I knew we were doing this show this week. Is to know who is it that you're trying to appeal or market to, and I think that's where a lot of us in business get it wrong. We like everybody going like this. No, everybody ain't, because everything is not literally for everybody, no matter what your realm is, no matter what your lane is, right? However, something that I'd be like, ew, what the fuck is that? Somebody else might be like, oh, that's fire. That's legit. And it could be a large mass of people that's into that. And guess what? That's their people right there. And they can keep feeding them and expanding because that group of people who they done met know some other people that's just like them that's going to think that that's fire and that's going to do it. So it's like sometimes you just got to stick with it and know who and how you can attract those people to your product or persuade people and be that. How can you make your product or whatever it is that you're doing? How can you make it more diverse? Whereas, though, okay, I'm targeting you, but I might want to try to reel somebody else in with something else and be a little bit more whatever, just to give a little bit of difference. But then that come in time though.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you an example of a bad idea.
Finger.
Of a bad idea. It was good when it started. It was a good idea, but then they know it turned into a bad idea because once you go through one time, you can't go back ever again. Hmm. That's like this woman that came through here with this damn chicken salad from God knows where. She
Oh,
went through town selling chicken salad up, up and down everywhere. Everybody buying chicken salad, bags full of it. By the time folks got the reviews out about it, she was gone. Phew.
she did her due diligence. She need to
Yeah,
get up out of there. So
yeah. So now, that, see, that's what I'm saying. Bad ideas by following people getting bad products that you don't know. There could be some bad ideas. I mean, it was a good idea on her behalf, but she know that she can never come back. And then other places she went to, you don't hear about her going them places no more neither. So it's just a hit and go, keep hitting and running. As long as you stay ahead of the news, I guess. But yeah, people have some bad ideas. That's just like somebody thinking that they gonna sell. They can damn near sell anything here. So it's hard to come up with something because they damn near sell anything here except for anything that's basically strong black history that represent Asheville. You won't find too much that for sale. So uh, let's see. They gonna sell Molotov grass fed chicken wings or something like that. I don't know. Whatever that might be, I don't know. But that sounds like a good idea, good food in a
yeah.
place that they just want fried chicken. Now here you is coming here with this chicken that's all white and looking like pig feet, cooked like pig feet or whatnot. Probably bland as heck into a fried chicken place. That's a bad idea, right? Okay, right?
I'm listening. Stop playing. Stop.
I ain't said nothing.
I'm not. Y'all want me to go to the next one? This is the last one before the open forum, just to give us some time. I want to know where she go at. I want to know what True Divine. I want to know what she used for marketing. I misunderstood what she was saying.
She stay online. She stay online.
I'm gonna probably hit her up like after the show tomorrow if it's not too late or something. Um, Freakazoid. Discuss why some small businesses fail. Small businesses fail primarily. I think I did. I do this one. Well, cash flow management. No, I'm sorry, I didn't do this one. Small businesses fail primarily due to cash flow mismanagement, lack of market demand for their product, and insufficient startup capital. Without a solid business plan or an adaptable marketing strategy, even passionate entrepreneurs struggle to survive in the early years. The reasons for the failure include cash flow problems. Even if a business is technically profitable, running out of working capital prevents owners from paying rent, payroll, and suppliers. No market need. Many entrepreneurs fail because they do not validate their ideas first, leading to products or services that customers simply do not want or are not willing to pay for. Inadequate financing. Starting a business with too little money or failing to estimate how long it takes to become profitable results in a financial black hole. Poor planning and management. A lack of clear vision, unrealistic revenue expectations, or inexperience in business management, i.e., handling taxes, delegating tasks, can sink the company. Failure to adapt. Sticking to an outdated product or service, ignoring customer feedback, or failing to maintain a strong internet and social media presence allows competitors to take over. Expanding too fast. Growing too quickly can overstretch resources, creating a growth trap that drains capital before the company can meet its obligations. Okay. Can I go first on this one a little bit? Um, I did want to say, the marketing and failure to adapt, and I also want to get into the cash flow. I think I kind of touched on it before. I think people go wrong with underestimating um, business or not understanding. And I do think Bosco mentioned it yesterday. If you can, or if you're that type of person to take a business class, the only thing I would say about that is everybody is not into just sitting and taking notes or being in a classroom or want to be in school. But there are other ways. There are workshops that you can take that may be more conducive for your learning style, for your business when it comes to understanding business. There are a lot of business management like workshops and things like that. People offer like workshops every day. There are some that's free. You just gotta seek them out. Also, if you have like a banking institution and you want to start up a business, they have different programs, whereas though they have workshops also too to show you different things and teach you even on the financial side, but you also learn additional skills and tools. Also, your networking. And even if you do like try runs, like sometimes like how like Jude make jewelry. She may not have a shop yet, but she gets feedback from her jewelry, right? So I think a lot of us we like to use that. I take pride in my work. My work is my baby. Ain't nobody gonna come for my business. Get out of that mindset. Get out of that mindset. Because when somebody gives you constructive criticism on your business, you may not like everything that they have to say. I like to use myself as an example. Even in doing this, I don't like a lot of things people have to say to me. But I listen because guess what? I can grow from that. So you have to be able to take the good criticism with the harsh criticism to be able to grow. If you want to take everything to heart and be like, oh, da 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 da, and have an attitude, and then you want to take it out on your other customers as well, that's a big problem. And I think that goes into um, being able to adapt, being able to critique, and all of that good stuff. It was one more before I go. I think I'm kind of rambling. So, unrealistic expectations. That's what I meant to say. Some people quit their jobs too fast. I know it's a lot of work, but sometimes I know people always got something to say about a 9 to 5. Your 9 to 5 may be the biggest fun of your business until you can really see something or get afloat. That could be your back end. And I know a lot of people quick to run and rush and just give up everything and then go and do this. No, if you until you have a clear understanding of what you're doing, just chill out. Take it one step at a time. And I think a lot of people they want to dive right in. When it comes to business, you just can't dive right in because you're always learning. Evolve with your business. Always research how it can be better, what you can do different, what you can do to be competitive. I'm gonna give an example. Even in doing this, I used to get a lot of feedback about you should just do relationships like everybody else doing. Y'all don't beef enough. Y'all don't do this enough. And I'm like, I don't want to beef with nobody. I mean, do we have intense debates? Yes. Who does not? But it's how we maneuver within those debates as adults. Like, I'm not trying to go viral for being disrespectful or getting into it with somebody else, but I also think when it comes to communication, we like to give a different form of communication. We like to talk about different things. So I had to find my lane of what I wanted and who I wanted to appeal to. And I think a lot of people just don't take the time to know or do their research on their own business. They just see somebody else making money and like, oh, I'm gonna do that too. And that's one of the biggest problems. Whoever wanna go next can go. I'm gonna take a break. Hi, Mark.
See, why small businesses fail, cash flow problems. That's because a lot of people don't. Well, just now starting to understand because of technology is starting to educate a lot of us a little more. That you gotta lose money to make money in the beginning. You're gonna spend out more money. A lot of people don't understand. Everybody at first was going into it thinking, like the big businesses. They see the big businesses making it. Everybody just get rich fast. So I do agree that the cash flow problem is one of the major things. But the failure to adapt, a lot of people don't like to change. A lot of people, it's like this one way, I'm going to do it this way. And that is fine. That worked for some business. You got some restaurants who been on tradition, use the same kind of recipe for centuries and stuff passed down generations. But not every business work that way. Some business require change and you adapt to the new times and things like that. And that is like one of the major things. You see a lot of businesses fail because of that, because a lot of businesses are meant for the now. Understanding like that your business is a pop-up shop and not like a lifelong, small business. Some people are opening up business for seasons and trying to make them last forever. That don't work. Yeah, expanding too fast. Yeah, you got a little because that happened with the I think I don't want to say the name of the spot because I don't be trying to tear people down, but that happened with the spot here. The lady opened up and first everybody was all on it. The next thing you know, everybody talking about it was bad marketing, the way it came out and blah blah blah. But it's a whole another restaurant with the name of a private part that's been thriving. But but anyway. What? You just thought about what I said? Like for real. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, we talking about the same one, the rude one?
Huh?
We talking about the same.
Wait. Which one? All right.
We're not talking about the one where they just get rude to you, right?
It's a couple.
No, not that one.
Oh,
but yeah, that too. Yeah. but the little black owned small business, they expanded too fast, and had a location here, a location somewhere else, and they ended up shutting it down. Whatever. So I mean, don't. I mean, I know everybody always think like, oh, I want to make this money, get my business, but a lot of it takes time. Every business started small, like as my homegirl called it, McDonald's. McDonald's started as a little McDonald, and then ended up as McDonald's, the Big Mick. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then made it to other countries everywhere across the globe. But it started as like a simple small burger shop. Everything starts small. Everybody go in trying to be, like the big franchise. You're not the big franchise.
And can I add one thing to that? I forgot.
Wait. One thing before I forget
this. Made me forget.
And poor.
No, because she just said it, and I was like, "Damn, that's what I had wanted to say."
Poor planning and poor management. A lot of people go into business without having a plan. I mean, I feel like, in my opinion, that is small business mistake 101. Like, for real, I think most people are gonna do that. You feel me? Go in, because every idea to you is a great idea. But like Paul said, not every idea is a good idea all the time. Not every, and though some ideas turn into businesses, you just gotta make sure you're smart about which ones you're trying to turn to a business, because it will fail, but it's gonna cost you. Or you can be the president.
Oh no, I just wanted to say one thing I forgot to say. And I had to learn that you can't always be too dependable when it's something that you're funding out of your pocket. Nobody will take your business as serious as what you do.
Okay, y'all two done basically say everything.
I'm sorry.
So what I'm going to say is this right here, because see, this is something that I know that can be applied to people that start up a small business, even though I haven't had my own small business. It can be comparable to the rent. In most places that you try to move into, they tell you that you got to make a payment of 2 to 3 times more than what you earn, at least to get into the apartment. So, if you're going to start your own business, you need to have at least 3, maybe 4 times more money than what you're going to actually need to start it up with. So the time when your business is slow, you still have money there. You don't go off partying hardy just because you're doing all right, making some money. You can't, okay, well, I still got this over here, but I'm going to go ahead and party with this, because, see, eventually that party ain't going to jump over here and start taking from over there, and that's going to start getting smaller if you're not making no money right then. So you got to make sure you keep the things balanced. Accounting, checks and debits and all that, access and debits and whatever you want to call it. I can't think of it right now, but we all know accounting.
Well, even as a financial advisor, that's actually a really good point that you made.
That's a good point.
Because people think, oh, if I make $50, this is my $50 to spend. No, that's supposed to go into your business account, because that's supposed to fund your re-up, your certain stuff, like, and that way you can see how much money your business is making. You should have like a as I said, if they get like a financial advisor, somebody to work with, or you should have like a monthly budget or whatever, where you have your expenses, your whole financial plan, so to speak.
But they need to have their hands financial savvy in the first place. I mean, come on, let's keep it real. If you're gonna be in business, you should know accounting and stuff. So you know if you're messing up your money. You in a small business, you're starting up. You might be making some money off top and all that good stuff, but when the time gets lean, you guys make sure you still have enough money over there where you don't have to be bothering that money when you ain't got nothing. Like you say, Like y'all said, keep your job, your other job, or whatever your main job, until you really start making money. Even though you're investing, but you still want to have money to back up what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? You still gotta have all that in place until you actually see that you start making some money. Keep that backup money over there. Keep working your job, and don't go money crazy because you see a little money coming in. See, that's where a whole lot of small business disappear because okay, well, I got some money coming in now. I'm going to spend. Why?
Yeah, you got to pace yourself because a lot of people don't understand spending as far as it comes to the having the two or keeping the two separate. Um,
Yeah.
Wait a minute, let me see what Mark said. Mark always said
And people be out here overspending because they got
overspending money
Mhm.
that they don't have. Yep. And that's why they say always open up a business account. And that way you know what you're functioning from. And that is only for your business. Whatever you have money coming in should route right back to that. He said, let's introduce the fact that sometimes we as a general rule don't truly support our businesses, whether it be a lapse in marketing or hiring. I'm just saying that is true. That is true. That is true.
So you still better make sure you got money to have yourself backed up because, like we said earlier,
I think that's a new entrepreneur
we
mistake. One.
we we had the hardest time supporting each other because some people don't want to see other people make no money. They cheer for you, but they don't want to cheer with you for you if it. Oh man, it's ugly. It's an ugly game. But yeah, then you got people that you can work with and they cheer for each other, and that's what you gotta get more people like that, like minded. If I win, I want you to win. If we win, then we want somebody else to win. We want to keep having people win so we can spread. You want to be happy with this little part of the town right here when there's a whole big old world out there. Spread. Spread like spread like that virus they be spreading around here in the air and whatnot. Take over. This is a takeover. We're tired of your crap.
well, that's what happened though. We got out of the community, that community that I was talking about. We moved out of the community, and other people moved in the community and opened up the same type of shops in our communities, and we go to those stores. And we support those businesses. Um, and and we got to get back into that. We got to get back into start small.
Mhm.
The familiar faces in the neighborhoods, and then the familiar faces, a couple blocks over, and go to Miss Sharon's corner store for this, and go to Mr. Paul's corner store for that. And the lady who everybody used to go to get their prom dresses from. Because she made everybody prom dresses around the corner. There was a hairdresser in everybody's neighborhood. There's hairdressers in everywhere in the black community. Not
Mhm.
everybody can do hair, but there are a lot of hairdressers in the black community.
You ain't
There's
never
a lot
lied.
of them. And it's just crazy because it's not that it can't be done, it can be, and we watching it right in front of us, and we do see the support. There was, in my opinion, the non-support is generational, because the one thing that the younger generation do is support. They don't even wear other people's stuff. They wear their friends' brands. They wear their own brand. Everybody is out here wearing their friends' stuff
Mhm.
and all types of things. And then you got the ones who like do get their makeup done or get their hair done. They go to their friend and get their hair done. One friend might be a beast that weaves, the other one a beast that braids. So I go to her, get my braids, I go to this one. And they ain't necessarily looking for no discount. That's another thing. Small businesses fail because everybody always looking for a discount. Come on the sale day. Did I
Yep.
offer you a discount today? No, I didn't. So we're not doing the discount. And you're not getting the discount always for being the first time customer. Like who said some people work from home? I too am a crafter that works from home. And I give out a lot of sales, but don't come at me. Let's make a deal. I'm like CarMax. I don't haggle. You know?
Yeah, what? Yes.
Yeah,
I
for real.
who came with that order? If it's your friend, you think you're supposed to automatically? No, that's not how that works. You pay the same price that everybody else pay. If that's your friend prices, you pay that. If that's that person prices, pay it. You don't challenge nobody else's prices when you go
That's
pay. Why would you challenge a friend of yours who you want to see come up? Because that's what that takes. So they have to earn. You taking away from not only their re-up, but also their revenue or their capital. So like
Mm,
think about it like that. People don't understand how much money it takes to stay functioning and operational.
right.
And people
listen.
always think, oh, because you want to cut corners and say, no, you hurting that person pockets, and now they gotta come out even more when it's time because that what they just sold you, they gotta put that back.
Girl, my sister makeup. Let me tell you something. I mean, let me tell you something. My sister used me as an example to her friends and clients because she tell them like when they be trying to get over, she be like, my sister don't even get over it. Right, girl? Because listen, because if you need me to do something for you and I've got a service, I might give you a discount. But it is not for free. You feel me? It's not for free. And we is sisters. We is blood. We is blood. But no, she work. My sister do hair. She do makeup. No, that's your time. That's your. And you can have a client here. And I know how much you charge.
Mhm.
Now, am I gonna go get the sister birthday hookup? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna get the sister birthday hookup. But oh no, I'm going to send clients her way, everything. I don't do that. People ask me, "Can you do that?" I don't do that. My sister do that. I might be able to do, but I don't do that. I don't do none of that. That's what she do. You know, she do that. If I really need, I'm going out and I need some a face. I ain't never got what let me call. Hey, I need my. Let me put me on the books. I'll hey now listen. I'm gonna be on time because I ain't doing no cancellation fee or none of that. You know.
And that goes
But
for
I
your
was
local artists and stuff too. Me and you used to have that conversation all the time. I was like, no, you pay for your time, your supplies. If you shipping, how much that take, all of that goes into your cost. I was, and the sad part is, I did take a business class, but for some, it's always I'm gonna say for some people, and I'm one of them people. It was a little different when I really started doing stuff, especially when I started like selling the paintings. And then when somebody asked me to ship one, I was like, do I fucking ship? And it took somebody to tell me, bitch, yes, the fuck you did. And this was somebody I didn't even know. I just reached out to another artist because I was like, hey, I have a question. I don't know if this is like overstepping, but it was somebody that I like follow. I have a habit of doing that, of reaching out to people because I feel like I get the best response from somebody I don't know. And so she was like, well, let me see. And so I sent her the picture, whatever. And she was like, oh, I said, you think so? I said, that's too much. And she was like, no, it's not. She was like, she said, one, she was like, she said, that's your work. That's your talent. One. She was like, two, you had to purchase supplies. She said, paint, brushes, canvases is not cheap. And you took time to do that. And whatever, wait, she said, where they at? Look up how much the shipping and handling and all of that stuff is, and that's in your cost too. And I was like, yeah, and I started telling like my friends because we were all starting to like do business ventures around the same time. And I had friends like, girl, they wanted me to put it. They asking me, do I ship it? Yes, we do, friend. We ship. You want me to send you the thing? No. And then sometimes you have to network within your friend groups. If you know you have a bunch of entrepreneurship people within your social circle, yeah, sometimes y'all gotta amp each other up. Don't watch them make a mistake that you made, or don't let them sell themselves short because it's
Mhm.
still reasonable. Because I was gonna sell my first painting for like $20, and she was like, "Well, that," she said, "that ain't even your paint," and it wasn't, and it was like a big piece. Man, I sold that thing for like $200. I was like, "You sure?" So I think we also got to get in the habit of not shortchanging ourselves and not letting our other communities do that.
Oh yeah.
That's just like you got 5 people and you getting $20 from them.
Oh, wait a minute. True Divine Accessories. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. I'm gonna ask you about what you use to market your stuff. Maybe we might can brainstorm some ideas to help towards your marketing strategy. But thank you for tuning in.
Yes, we'll see you for lunch. But like I was saying, 5 people you spending $20 from, that's $100. But now, if you knock off, no, what did I say? Yeah, 5 people, $20. You knock off and have them all paying you $15 instead of $20, then you're only collecting $75. So now you do that a couple of times, you're gonna be keep losing money.
Mhm.
Right. That goes back to what Jude was saying. It took a while to get in, so y'all probably forgot about it by now. Because you just floated on without me.
I'm sorry. I got one more question though.
Yes,
Let's go with
yeah.
you, Paul. I
Uh-oh.
think that's my last question. Let me see. This was cute. Yeah. What advice would you give a small business owner from a consumer standpoint?
Have sharp customer service skills. Be respectful of your customers, but also make sure you don't let them. You don't allow nobody to cross no barriers with you that shouldn't be crossed. It's a balance. You gotta make sure you keep that balance, but you want to make sure that you try to have the best customer service that you can. You want to be friendly and keep drawing people in. You don't want to just have a good product and a nasty attitude, because the window dressing means more than what's inside, what's behind the window in this case. So you want to make sure that you're on top of your game. That's enough of that. I need something for y'all, because I know y'all can take it down through there.
I want to talk to one particular small business group, the food, because I'm tired of going to places and it stink inside the place that I'm trying to eat my food. It smell wet. It smell wet in there. It be smelling wet and the food smells. Bro, why? Bro, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, friend.
No, because when you said I wanted to talk to a specific group, it came in my mind. I thought she was going to say Subway. The way you cut Subway people out. I knew it was going to be about food. I'm hollering. I'm so
Okay,
sorry,
listen,
Brett.
listen, we gotta talk about because it's a different ad, private owned. That's what we need to do a show about, because these corporations, they be having the big names, but they be privately owned.
Independent franchise.
Those things suck. But anyway, clean up your space. Like, all right, I know everybody, when we think about small business, I know I keep talking about the ones that you go into, because here we big foodies here, and a lot of people open up a lot of small restaurants. Like, a lot of restaurants open up here, and I'm tired of seeing health department signs on them, or going to the store or going to order things and it's just not sanitary. You feel me? And it's or just don't smell like you should be eating here. So all I'm saying is clean up, clean the business.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, 'cause a lot of people don't. I don't know. It's like people, society not. That's one thing that I feel like some other cultures got better than, the American public, because our public is dirty. But anyway, we're talking about small business. But yeah, yeah. And customer service. Paul said it. Y'all know how I feel about customer service. I feel like, your business is your brand, and your brand is you. So, like, let's talk about my next favorite spot. the clothing little boutiques. Y'all don't be open on time, and y'all be in there. We are the customer, and yeah, cool. It's cool to be sister girl, all that, whatever. But some of the stuff be too high, and y'all. I'm just saying, y'all not. It's a difference in like a place that somebody is like making their stuff versus you going online and ordering the stuff. The same place I'm ordering to triple the price. That's not working small business. You know, you got to know your people and stop treating us like, you know, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Oh.
You run the internet for
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah, but that's it. That's how I feel. That's my thing. Yeah, man.
You sure? Because I know you. You need that.
Yeah, because I can't think of nothing because it just be so much, but it's really those
You
two.
don't want
Like,
to talk about the hands?
wash your hands. What? Wash your hands?
And the gloves.
Where
What
was
is
the
your,
glove?
I'm surprised you didn't say y'all be slipping when y'all get up here. The one thing
Oh, is you talking about
Y'all
touch your
ain't
money, touch your money, touch
took
your
the
food?
goddamn glove and touched and touched and touched and then went and grabbed my bread. And I said, I know you lying. You better say.
Listen, that's more so on the be clean, man. Listen, that's why
Mhm.
I'm just saying, like, be clean. Cause you know what's worse than that?
What?
They are wiping the tables and stuff down with dirty rags. Like y'all, it stink in some of them places. Like it's like I don't know if it's the city, the city and the water. I don't know if it's the water polluted. I don't know what it is, but it just don't be smelling good. And clean the bathrooms. I'm talking about all those small businesses because I don't hang in the big spots. I'm a small kind of girl.
Yeah.
See, that's right. That's why y'all would be disappointed to come here because, like I said, there's not a whole lot of them black small restaurants in brick and mortar buildings.
Oh, y'all
Now,
still clean? See, but
now
we
the
in
ones that we got,
Baltimore,
hold
so
up,
I mean,
hold up,
it's different. Y'all
hold
down.
up, hold on. I'm going to tell you the couple that they got around that ain't really downtown, like, but they not really downtown. Cause you got the Haywood Bar and Grill out there on Haywood Road, which is by Jose out there. Now he got the best wings in town. At least I know he did, but I hardly get out there anymore. But that's a black-owned restaurant. Used to be a little bar and everything in there. Well, now I don't know how he got it set up now, but I know that's one place that I know it don't stink in there, none of that good stuff. It stays smelling clean. Then you got Sisters, cause they don't have to worry about wiping off no tables or nothing like that, cause you order your food. Like I said, you go in there, order your food, you pick it up, you can go out, sit outside and eat, but there's no room for them to sit down and have no tables and all that stuff to clean up. All they got to worry about is the kitchen.
Mm.
The places where we had little places to sit down at was the places up on the block, but that's long gone. My thing is, we need to get back in them brick and mortars because right now all we got is food trucks, or private bars,
I think about Rick and Morty.
or
Back to the
or
future.
delivery, rent kitchens and stuff. We got places where you can go rent kitchens at and use their kitchen. You just have to clean up your mess and all that stuff. So stuff like that. But yeah,
My advice,
Like the Carolinas. It's a whole lot of country stuff that goes on down there. Whole lot of country.
you better believe it, by George.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun in the Carolinas.
my advice that I would give to small business owners is one, know your business. Have a clear understanding of the business that you want to go into, or try to get as much of a clear understanding. Um, do your homework on your business, because you can't promote your business if you don't know what it is, or what it is that you're trying to do, or what you're trying to accomplish. Um, Also, what purpose does it have? All businesses should have a purpose. There should be something. You know how most companies have like a mission statement or something like that. You should have that for your company as well. Also, be open minded. Be open to critique. Ask questions. Ask for feedback. don't think that you're above reproach. Treat people, whatever experience that you want to have when you go to other places, or even if it's not like a business where you're selling something, whether you into podcasting, music, or whatever. Carry yourself in a way that you will want to, what is it called? Support someone else in that way. Again, you just gotta be open minded. Don't be above reproach. Accept critique. It ain't easy. Trust me, it's not easy, but it's actually helpful. The critiques helps you grow. It helps your business grow. If you're not growing, your business is not growing. If you can't accept critique. Now, I'm not saying everybody gonna be right. Some people may just not like you, and that's okay. You have to be okay with those few who not being liked. But I'm also a firm believer when it comes to certain things of your presentation, your service. Everybody can't be wrong. You may have
Yeah.
a person that you just pissed off, and that's okay. That's cool. We could take that with a grain of salt. But also, it may be a chance, a time for you to, even with those, look in the mirror. Is there room for growth? Always want to evolve personally and professionally within yourself. That's the only way that your business is going to grow. That's the only way your business is going to evolve.
Yeah, and I know we rob Peter to pay Paul with every aspect of life, but
Nothing.
listen, you can't do that when it comes to your business. Coco has said something about put things in your putting the finances in your business account a while back, right? To you, your business account should be off limits. Everything you spend out and put back in should be accounted for. And you should keep track of it. And you should only touch your business money for business things. Things pertaining to the business. Never personal. Because that's not what it's there for.
Utilize Google Docs. Google Docs have a good budget template that you can use for your business. They have a spending thing. I use it. They have a spending thing, a budget thing. You can do a personal budget, a business budget. They literally, it's already there. All you have to do is fill it in. It'll calculate, do all of that, and it'll create a whole different chart and all of that stuff. I would say get one of those for your personal budget and your business
And you
budget.
ain't scaring them enough. You gotta scare people. First of all, separate your stuff, because if they see you and your stuff is all together, they gonna take all your stuff. You want to separate your business stuff from your personal stuff, because you never know. And get insurance. All the insurances that you need. All the insurances. Whatever insurance you need for your business, get the insurance. But separate stuff. And keep your business stuff. Keep your business stuff separate from your personal stuff. Use your business stuff, your business finances only on your business. That way you don't gotta have cash flow problems.
Yeah, that's where people go wrong. Yeah, that's where people go wrong. I do encourage everybody to take a class, even if it's not a business class, with whoever you bank with. Yeah, whoever you bank with, take one of their seminars. And a lot of times when you open up your business account, they'll suggest those to you, and you'll start to get them. It's like your email and all of that stuff, and they be free. Take them, learn from them, do better.
Oh, friend, we forgot the most important thing.
What?
Get rid of all negativity and haters.
Period.
Get all that energy out your life. Your business don't need none of that kind of ignorance around it. If you start in the business, if you have a small business, if you're trying to get your business off the ground, one thing you do not need surrounded by or pouring into it is negativity. So get that away from it. Family, friend, or foe.
And watch them people who always be like, your little business. Why I gotta be low? Them, they be the ones that be conniving. Like, I'm so proud of you and your little business. First of all, ain't nothing low.
Your love, baby.
You gotta watch. You got. I'm trying to tell you, it be people be tripping. So I definitely do agree with that. And then some people, and also they come in a different form too. People who can't stand me the most watch everything I do.
Somebody's watching you.
Everything they watch more than the people that like me. But if you're in a lane like this for a click in the view, thank you for your view.
Watching
But if you
you.
don't, yeah, get them people from around you because that's a setup. Because some people just be watching for your downfall or watch to be negative. Let them watch from afar and be from afar, and try not to let it interfere with how you do things or your business decisions. And something that I also had to learn and get better at: don't make business decisions off of impulse, off of how you feel personally. Make decisions for your business. Not about who you like, not about who puts you off. Sometimes some shit be the best thing for your fucking business. And if don't nobody want to support your business, guess what? Let them be, because you can't please everybody. And once you really understand that, you'll get it, because who's for you will be for you. And my main thing, and I can say this from personal experience, your biggest support won't even come from the people closest to you. It'll come from the people who don't know you.
Yep.
You gotta be aware
You
of the
got a
people
friend
around
in me.
you that clap louder for those
You got a friend in me.
doing the same thing that you're doing and sit on their hands when it comes to you.
You better say it, Mark. Can I read this one? Mark said, as a business owner, it's incumbent to know your P&L, like know your like you know your social security number. Your KPIs are basic. You ain't never fucking lied. Mark, we like you. Thank you. You're so informational. You always you always filling out great areas where we forget stuff. I'm sorry, Paul. I'm going on
Well,
mute.
Q is not here tonight, so I hope everything's all right, my brother. You get that project done. We missed you.
Q, we missed you, man.
Oh, crap, we gotta go. So we will see you guys on Wednesday. We had run out of time. We got into this whole good conversation. But anyway, we will see you guys Wednesday at 8 p.m. I will post everybody's business on my personal page. Again, we thank you guys. We love you for all the love and support. Good night.
Peace.